Okay, folks, you're watching that magnetic filament on the northern side of the sun that's we've been watching for a while. It just became unstable and it popped off a coronal mass ejection. Now, luckily it waited until it wasn't really in an Earth-facing position to do so. But this is indicative of just how dangerous these things can be. As we look here on stereo A with the Earth off to the left, we get a side view of just how active the filament can get and how it can interact with the active regions around it. We can see when it became unstable here, it popped a pretty large coronal mass ejection off of the western limb of the sun. Now, it's not Earth-directed, but as we said, definitely a reason to watch these magnetic filaments in addition to sunspots in the active regions. We have another filament coming over the eastern limb and is just now turning into the Earth-facing position with a beta-gamma spot just to the south of it and probably one over to the east of it as well. There was a nuclear event in Minnesota where they had to shut down the reactor because of an electrical relay issue. In Mexico, the Popocatépetl volcano has erupted. That happens fairly often, but not usually, spewing ash and smoke 3 miles into the air. And last but not least, over here we're looking in Malaysia where they're expecting record floods, landslides, rain, things like that, so keep an eye out. Those of you interested in physics, some of the particles created by these new atom smashers are not following the laws of physics. This is a pretty good read if you have the time. A lot of you know that the Super Committee has all but failed to reach a debt deal. Hopefully we can find a way to avoid these automatic triggered cuts to defense spending and social programs, and even to things like NOAA, things that protect us every day and warn us of danger coming. So not even like this could really matter if Europe goes down or the China stock market bubble bursts. But the European Central Bank, even after doing what it could to bail out Spain and Italy, recognizes that it's not enough. They need serious reforms. That means austerity, and trust me, the people are not going to enjoy how austere it is. Last but not least, Iran skipped a nuclear supervisory meeting at the UN yesterday. Just one more step on the road to World War III, everyone. And speaking of that, we put out a pretty good video on HAARP, the sun, and any connection they might have to World War III yesterday, so check it out. Be safe.